Yes, hello. Hello, how are you doing? Hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, thank you for you guys that have subscribed. Keep it up and we are going to make it. Yeah, and today I have so many things. I would like to thank those who have been there for me, who have helped me grow, who have challenged me, and those one who have given me feedback. I really appreciate that. Today I have a very important topic, and I believe this everyone should at least take time and listen to this one because it concerns almost everyone. Today we are going to talk about politics. What's politics? When you hear politics in your ears, what do you understand? I'm going to try bring it to into a layman's language, everyone such that everyone can understand. You know, there have been so many misconceptions and lies that have been being pelted out there by the politicians, and I'm here to change that narrative. I believe you should know what these politicians are really are. First and foremost, yeah, I've grown up seeing so many politicians. Me, I started looking at politics, so that was 2006. I saw the crookedness, I saw the conmanship in the politics of that day. I remember where it was the NRM primaries. I remember there were two contesting arch rivals that were contesting for that post of chairman. If I remember, was Mulindwa and the Semakula Setua. It was still Rakai as a whole district before they split it into Chotara and Rakai. It was still the whole of Chotara. And those guys, as early as 2006, it was actually 2005. The elections, the general elections, were in 2006, but the primaries, NRM primaries, were held in May. They were held. I don't remember the exact month, but I was coming from school, and what I saw there, this guy, and let me narrate this story to you. This guy Mulindwa, they were, those days, they used to move together, all candidates at the same time. You go in the same place, they ask you questions at the same time, you speak at the same podium. So what happened? What used to happen? All of those primaries, all the ladies they met together. Melinda was the first one to talk. Now for the ordinary people and him actually, because I believe he wasn't well informed about politics and what people's perception. So he was always the first one to speak. And being the first one to speak, that means the other one had a chance to dilute what this one has just said. But at that time, he didn't take it serious. And he paid for it with the, he didn't win, of course. But what I'm trying to show you, politicians are scavengers. I'm repeating this. Anyone who comes to you and wants your vote is a scavenger. They want you to be vulnerable such that you look up to them. Hell, that's what they need. So that's why they can't empower you to be doing good. An empowered person asks the right questions and they hate that. Politicians hate questions. They always want to come with what they have for you to appreciate that. They don't want ideas to come from you. That's why they tell you, my people have told me, but no one has ever held a rally to ask people over a consortium, over any meeting to ask the people what they think and what they need in a particular area. But they be telling you, hey, this my said. So ignore all that. That's also bullshit. That's all bullshit. No one cares about you. No one cares about what you're going through. They all want to take advantage of that situation you're in to go and bargain with that. I have behind me, I got 40,000 votes. If you buy me, you buy the 40,000. Me, I refuse that narrative. No one will ever take me in his armpit. No one will ever take me in his ambit. I will never vote for any politician ever again. And I know you will also. You will not go for any any polls after hearing this, after understanding what politics is. Politics is a tool of administration, is a tool of exploitation. Someone exploits your need. When you don't have hospitals in a particular area, he will capitalize on that. I'll do this, I'll do this. Now for you, you'll be touched. This guy actually cares. He's going to do this for us. You give him the votes. Actually, I even wonder. Some of those politicians don't even know what they're supposed to do. You find an MP trying to tell you that I did the road for you. But in actual sense, it's not his mandate. He spends the whole 5 years without making a maiden speech, and he comes back. He tells you, I've done so and so. I've given you water trucks, tents, you know, for parties, and people will give him votes just because he gave them those small things, which are minor. Whereas he's stealing the so many things up there where you are not seeing. You appreciate this little, Kumbe is taking the many resources that would have gained so many communities. The reason why you see politics has a cutthroat competition is because when you go to politics, you get access to resources. When you get access to resources, you can do anything with people. You can buy for anyone. You can do everything you need because our people are very vulnerable. Even 10,000, an old lady in our village, Kakuto, can kneel just because of 1,000 like this. So just know you need to understand what politics is. Politics and crime are the same. Repeat that. Politics and crime are the same. All politicians are capable of doing everything it takes to get up there. There should be no politician who tells you is there for you. Never. People who are there for the people always challenge the status quo. Politicians don't challenge the status quo because it benefits them. Them, you need to understand. Either every condition is always conducive for them. When you say a condition is not conducive for politicians, just know the one in power is a real leader. He's not a politician. If they're not comfortable in his system, just know that the one in the position of power over the one controlling the state is a real leader. For them, they want mediocres. For them, they want mediocres. So that they put you at a ransom. If you don't give us money, we are going to do this. If I'm not elected, if you don't give me a ministerial position, I'm going to tell the people I'm going to be on opposition. But if you're doing good, why do you fear opposition? If you're doing good policies, people actually see what is being done. And politicians actually hate such people because they will not have the population. So another thing what I want to tell you, that misconception, I'm going to tell you how you can see that this guy is a politician, this one is a leader. Because politicians are not leaders actually, for your information. Anyone who comes for a vote is not whatsoever. Is not. That's not how you change society. That's not how you change society. Even if you're not, you have no post in the community, you can do so many things that affect people's lives. But everyone who does something wants something in return. Then just know that one is a scavenger. And all of them are. When I look at now the politics, I was looking at Kenya politics yesterday, and all the media institutions were focusing on Ruto Bot, Mudavadi. They were sworn enemies. Now they were talking ill on each other. But now when I was thinking, these politicians, they have that double speaking. When it favors them, they don't raise it. When it doesn't favor them, then they speak. Like this issue of tribalism in Uganda. When you hear them saying, hey, this guy, Uganda tribalist, But in actual sense, when they are giving out positions in government, they don't consider that. But when you start talking about it, we need to balance this. That's when you become tribal. So that's the challenge with politicians. They always, it is called universal ecology. They always complain of something that benefits them because they don't want you to do it. That's the truth. Now they're saying Ruto has eaten his words. He's peeling the banana backward. He's doing this, forgetting what Uhuru was talking about Laila. They call him Tinga Tinga. They call him so many things, Mulevi, so many things, and some of them abusive. But now they forgot that. No one even talks about it. Now they're focusing on Mudavadi. How can you say this and then do this at the same time? The other ones are as if they are saints. I remember I'm not saying this, I'm trying to acknowledge it. What I'm trying to say, they are all the same. No one cares about the population. No one cares about us. No one cares. The only thing they need is your mandate. You give them the vote, they go. That's all. That's why you complain. You haven't seen you for almost 4 years. Yes, they'll come back when they need another re-election. So what I don't want you to complain. I want you to enjoy your life, do what you're supposed to do, ignore the politicians. Don't go out of your line in supporting a politician. Politicians change, politicians have no code, politicians have no principles. They don't. As long as it favors him, they're always concerned about their self preservation. That's what they are concerned about. These other things, leave alone those. They're just minor things. But me, I believe if you want to change our society, we should go back to our African tradition societies, how we used to do our things. The elders were not voted anywhere. But this world is controlled. Is if you want peace, it is governed by a bipolar. Any state, for it to function and to be at peace, in a state of peace, it has to be governed by a bipolar. A bipolar means two centers of authority, and these centers must be checking each other. But when you get a unipolar like in Uganda, all the other pillars that would have been another pillar that could, check the executive, they are now under him. Only one person like this. So even the imbalance and even the shortfalls, no one can complain about them because the other pillars, the other institutions that would have helped us, like the church, like these traditional institutions, um, you know, kingdoms, those would have helped us, but they are all exhausted. They are all, I don't know, but I don't want to delve into much of that. But what I want you to understand, nothing is going to be done unless we take charge of everything we need to change. Start with a small thing you have. Don't wait for a politician because he's not going to show up whatsoever. If he is to show up, he will come with a cameraman, give you 10,000 shillings. They take a picture of you, he posts on his Facebook that he has, helped the needy in his community. Then he will seek re-election. They will elect him. You stay in your shithole village or shithole district, whatever it is. So what we have to do as a populace, we have to be concerned about our way of life. You should not wait for a politician. Don't go back in those rallies. The only thing that can check this, maybe it's a federal system. Federal system is better, actually. If you look at all these political governance systems, at least It creates federalism creates a lot of power centers. At least it helps. But if someone gets usurps too much powers, is given too much powers, power is an illusion. Absolute power is an illusion. Someone feels like he's God, and that one already corrupts his mind. He will never do anything for you. He will try to retain that power. But if there are checks, there are do's and don'ts, then the society can maybe develop somehow. Bearing in mind, there is no democracy. Democracy is an illusion. Democracy is a myth. There is no country in this world that has democracy. Any. I'm ready for any argument about that. There is no democracy. Come to me, we talk about you give me any country with a democracy, a perfect democracy. It is not democracy. All these terms are used to confuse us because they know it will be hard for us to understand. There is no democracy. Never lie to yourself about that. I don't know. Isn't that enough for today? Yeah, thanks for watching. These are my personal thoughts, and I'll be sharing them once in a while. Please subscribe, like, share with friends, invite others to like. I hope we'll be catching up. We will improve our video graphics as we go on. We are sorry for any, but we shall improve. Yeah, we pray. Okay, thank you for watching. See you again. I love you so much. My Kakuto people, what's up?